around 3 p.m., Poppa, along with his girlfriend named Maya Stewart, decided to go to Chinese Express on 103rd Street. Now, after heading in...
At least it wasn't no taco. At least it wasn't no taco, ma. Y'all know, but hey, so many times, bro, guys be getting smashed, bro, trying to get some quesadillas and tacos and some nacho things of that nature, bro. I don't know what it is about it, but if you want to snatch your op in LA, bro, go to a taco stand. Oh! Go to a taco stand. You feel me? So gang, at least gang was going to get some cat dog, bro. At least he was going to like try something different. YouTube, cracking and popping on the channel, cap. What y'all on, man? What's happening, man? What's that big old deal, man? What to do? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to another video, man. Y'all know over here, man, we react to them STEPPAS. You be with them STEPPAS, huh? You know what I'm saying? You be with them STEPPA, huh? They'll wet something. You smell me? And we back in LA, man. I had to shoot to the rack. Right, fam, you know what I'm saying? They take care of my Chicago fan base. Shout out to the rack. But we right back in LA, man. And we talking about I honestly don't forgot his name. You did? Y'all just like the video, hype the video. Y'all know what to do, man. Yeah. Subscribe to. So we talking about a bounty hunter blood, man. They say he was shot and killed after breaking a white CRIP nose. I don't know. Somebody break my nose. I might have to have that too. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into it.
And I hood bang lots, you know what I mean? You got the lot boys, the bounty hunter lot, you got all that, you know, this nigga going probably, hey, Crip can't come over here.
Welcome to Boys in the Hood TV. Today we're going to be discussing the life of Poppa Dad from the Bounty Hunter Bloods. And how he was shot and killed by a Watts Crip. Louis Smith, a.k.a. Poppa Dad, was born on August 9th, 1977 on the east side of Watts. Smith will grow up in the notorious Nickerson Garden housing projects. And he was from the Deuce Line on 112th Street. Now the Nickerson Garden projects was occupied by the Bounty Hunter Bloods. Now this gang had a ruthless reputation in the streets for murders, selling dope, shootouts, robberies.
Everything.
Now during the 80s, LAPD reported over 120 robberies in a 4-month time period within the Nickerson Garden. But by 1984, Nickerson Gardens was reported as the most dangerous projects in the city of LA. Now this would lead to a 29-man task force being put together.
Now this is the question. How many projects was in the city of LA? Because you got 2 projects and they the most dangerous project then. That really don't matter. I ain't trying to take them from the bounty hunter. Shout out to the bounty hunter, but I'm just saying. That's the question.
Together for the Nickerson Garden projects and the Imperial Courts due to the increased crime in both hoods. Now by 1987, the city would set plans to renovate the Nickerson Gardens housing projects. They would go on to fix buildings, paint, plant trees, flowers, and even remodeling the kitchens inside the homes. But even with all this done, the Bounty Hunter Bloods would still remain active no matter what. Like,
you can take the nigga out the project, but you can't take the projects out the nigga. I can gang bang in Calabasas and I can gang bang in LA. I can gang bang in Hollywood and I can gang bang in South Central, man. Smell. For sure.
Many youth growing up in the area, Poppa would fall prey to the gang life around him. Eventually, he would get his put on to the Bounty Hunter Bloods. Now, Poppa would inherit many beefs that the bounty hunters had, which included the Grape Street Crips, the Back and Front Street Watt Crips, the Compton Crips, and a bunch of other gangs. Now, in 1992, there would be a truce in Watts between the bounty hunters and Grape Street. But not long after, that truce would cease. Now, Poppa would be active in the streets, getting into trouble, fights, and getting arrested at a young age. Eventually, Poppa will go on to be a well-respected G in the Nickerson Gardens. And he would become real tight with one of his homies named Half Dead. Now, as the 2000s hit.
What? Nah. He ain't say what I think he said.
Real tight with one of his homies named Half Dead.
I honestly, bro, I get it. But I just won't let nobody call me half dead. Like, bro, let's just call me half, bro. I don't know why you would call me half, but anything got to do something with dead, I don't want to be called that because right now they calling you half dead. Next week, your ass will be whole dead. Oh! Or just dead. I don't know, gang. That's crazy as hell. Every time I think I done heard it all, man, I hear a little bit more.
Now, as the 2000s hit, the violence between the bounty hunters and Grape Street and other rival enemies would only get worse. Now, Poppa was active in each of these wars, but he was also a known hustler, known for getting money and making shit happen. But it's a well-known fact that running these streets and getting money, Poppa would eventually find himself in and out of jail, and eventually he would go to prison. But while in prison, he would start looking at things a little bit different. He had a game plan that once he got out, he would create a platform that he could put his homies on and give them hope.
I mean, Brick Boys, man, you know, they're my young homies and shit. That's my group and shit. They coming about out these projects, man. It's just something that we do, you know what I mean? Well, when I got out of prison, shit, they was the hottest niggas on the block. So, you know, I snatched them up and shit, took them fuck with my people, got them a deal and shit. You know, we got something working out right now. Charlotte's, man, that's the block I'm from. I started that. That's from my hood. It's like 95% of bounty hunters is Charlotte's, you know what I mean? That's some shit I started when I was a kid, and I was a young nigga, grew up on the deuce and shit. I'm like, fuck it. I got money over here. So, you know, when we was getting money, there was so many cars and shit out there. They're like, this motherfucker like Crenshaw, so many bitches and shit. So we just shortened it out for Charlotte. So that's what it is. So, you know, all my young homies and shit, then when I seen them start banging with tattoos and all that shit on their neck when I got to prison, I said, I got to make it into a positive and try to get them about this shit, man, you know, for make that the tattoos and shit a purpose.
Okay.
Now, as Poppa continued to see growth and success while making connections in the music industry, death will be right around the corner. On January 3rd, 2011, around 3 p.m., Poppa, along with his girlfriend named Maya Stewart, decided to go to Chinese Express on 103rd Street. Now, after heading in...
At least it wasn't no taco. Ma. Y'all know, but hey, so many times, bro, guys be getting smashed, bro, trying to get some quesadillas and tacos and some nacho things of that nature, bro. I don't know what it is about it, but if you want to snatch your op in LA, bro, go to a taco stand. Oh! Go to a taco stand. You feel me? So gang, at least gang was going to get some cat dog, bro. At least he was going to like try something different. You feel me?
Inside, Poppa would walk past a 32-year-old man named Jamiro Scott, aka J-Mac, from Franklin Watts Crips. Now J-Mac was waiting with his son and daughter. Now the Franklin Crips, they hood sit on 101st and 102nd Street between Success and Compton Avenue. Now the Franklin Crips are a much smaller gang, but they are aligned with the Grape Street Crips. So once Poppa saw J-Mac, he would say, "What's up?" And J-Mac would respond, "What's up, Loke?" And this would grab Poppa's attention. So this time Poppa would say, "What's up?" a little bit more aggressively. And that's what J-Mac responded once again, "What's up, Loke?" And immediately, Poppa responded, "What up, dog?" Now, after this brief exchange, J-Mac would leave the restaurant and get into his car. Poppa and Stewart, after ordering their food, they would go stand inside the courtyard area. A few moments later, J-Mac would walk back to the courtyard without his kids. And this time, he would confront Poppa, and immediately, they started squabbling. Poppa would bust J-Mac nose and have him leaking all over the place. And in the midst of
in front of the kids, bro? Come on, man. You know you can't do that in front of the children, bro. Not in front of the children.
the fight, Poppa would have J-Mac choked up against Popeye's door. He immediately asked him, "Why you loke me in front of your daughter?" I said, "What's up? Why you loke me? This bounty hunter bloods." So J-Mac immediately responded, "I'm not with none of that." So eventually, Poppa let him go, and the bloody J-Mac would run back to his car and drive out the parking lot. So that's when Maya...
I wonder what he said. I wonder what he said to his children. Like, when he got back in there, like, and he was all bloody and things of that nature. Y'all think he was like... They probably like, "Dad, what happened?" "Oh, shit, I just had to get on his ass." Oh! They like, "Nah, Dad, we saw it. You got beat up." "Shut up! God, let me take... Shut up!" I don't know, gang, but shout out to Poppa, man, because, hey, he let him live, bro. And to be honest with you, gang, he right. Why you gang banging in front of, like, your kids, bro? Like, you got your children with you, but you gang banging, bro. You know what I'm saying? What up, Loc? Like, come on, you don't call no blood, no Loc. Gang didn't say what up, blood, or he didn't say what up, dog, or he just was like, what's up? What up, Loc? Like, why you gang banging? Why you gang banging in front of your children? That's just like I saw somewhere. My dog DJ Ghost was at the airport and a Hoover said he cussed him like, "What up, cuz?" You know what I mean? Like, you see, I've been reacting to this LA gang banging culture for a while, so I get it. Like, that's set tripping. That's banging. Like, LA don't play that, bro. You can't bang on nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a simple "what up" is smooth and cool. But what up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, dog? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Would tell Poppa that they both should leave, but Poppa wasn't having it. He said, let's go get our food. So they would go back inside. While still waiting for their food, they would stand in the food courtyard. And Maya noticed that Poppa had blood on his hands, so she went inside Popeyes to get wet paper towels to clean his hands off. Now, as she cleaned his hands off, when she looked up, she saw J-Mac walking right back towards them. Immediately, Poppa pushed Maya out the way and said, "You ready to do this again?" And that's when J-Mac lifted up his shirt, pulled his strap out, and said, "This Franklin Square," and he opened fire. Poppa would be hitting the leg, but he would be able to run towards Popeye's door and try to open it. But J-Mac would walk him down, shooting him 4 more times. One fatal shot, hitting him in the back of the head. Immediately, J-Mac fled the scene. Now, shortly after, police and EMTs would arrive and transport Poppa to the hospital. Sadly, the following day, on January 4th, Lewis Smith, a.k.a. Poppa Dad, will be pronounced dead. Now, police would immediately start investigating, interviewing witnesses, but they would also obtain surveillance footage. And this footage would show J-Mac fleeing in his 1980s Caprice after the murder.
Got it.
Eventually, authorities will be able to ID J-Mac as the shooter and put a warrant out for his arrest. But it will be months later, in September 2011, when the FBI would arrest J-Mac in Kansas City. Now, LAPD believe that J-Mac fled immediately that same day after the murder. 2 years later, in 2013, J-Mac's trial for murder will begin. Maya Stewart, who was Poppa's girlfriend at the time, would take the stand and give her account of what took place. She would also identify J-Mac as the shooter that killed Poppa. Now, the second witness was a subway worker named Gustavo Magano. Now, Gustavo, he would tell the jury that he saw J-Mac with his 2 kids earlier that day. He would also witness the fight when it broke out, and that he saw J-Mac having a lot of blood coming from his nose afterwards. He would go on to state that 15 minutes later, J-Mac will return to the scene, and that's when he saw the shooting. With his own eyes, he will witness J-Mac walking down Poppa, shooting him multiple times. Now, J-Mac's defense would argue that J-Mac was not the shooter on camera, and that he should be acquitted of all charges. But by the end of the trial, J-Mac will be found guilty of first-degree murder and gang enhancements.
Got it.
And he will be sentenced to 80 years to life in prison. I would like to thank everybody for tapping in, and I'll see y'all next time.
Gang violence took another one, Mark. This is the thing, right? Like, shout out to all the steppers, all the members, man. All the bangers, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, or I try not to judge you all because I don't know how nobody grew up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody's circumstances and things of that nature. But it's like, gang, long live Poppa, man. You know what I mean? If Poppa was willing to squabble, bro. Because when you gang banging, right? When you living that life, when you in the streets, bro, everybody got a gun, bro. They like buttholes, man. Everybody, look, bro, you ain't even got to be living that life to have a gun, bro. You feel me? Like, if you just like understand the fact that you got the right to protect yourself, then you probably gonna have a firearm, bro. You feel me? So the fact that Poppa was like, hey gang, we could just duke it out. We could squabble up, bro. Like, we could just throw the ones, you know what I'm saying? And that can be that. Everybody can go home to their kids. Everybody can go home to their old lady. Everybody can see their mama on Sunday. Everybody can see their family, things of that nature. Let's just duke it out. But the fact of the matter is, the watch CRIP, right? He didn't want to take ass with him. The ass whooping wasn't on his list of things to take that day, bro. You feel me? And it's crazy because he cussed Poppa first. He gang banged on Poppa first, bro. So it's almost like he brought that kind of attention to himself, bro. But then when he couldn't whoop Poppa, he decided, okay, I'm gonna go get something that I know or drop his ass, bro. And once guns get drawn, blood is shed, over with. You feel what I'm saying? But they gave him 80 years, man. Now he in prison. Ain't no guns in prison. Ain't no guns in the chain gang. The Mexicans got all the shanks, so you gotta buy you a damn knife. So now you gotta duke it out. You gotta fight. And guess what? Somebody else raising your children, you know what I'm saying? Your kids are calling somebody else dada. You feel what I'm saying? Your old lady getting her back broke in every single day. I'm pretty sure she got with another gang banging thug like yourself, so they probably whooping on her, whooping on the kids, probably doing God knows what to your daughter or even your son, all because you wasn't emotional intelligent enough to take her ass whooping. You wasn't emotional intelligent enough to not gang bang, bro. It's a time and a place for everything. You got your kids. Why you banging, bro? Why you banging? Oh! A simple what up would have been cool, bro. But now you want to what up, low? Why you banging? And you got your small children with you. What if Poppa wasn't hearing that and you said what up, low, and he pulled out his scrap and burnt your ass in front of your kids? Oh! That's just crazy as hell. Crazy as hell, you feel me? But anyway, though, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about those folk in the chat down below, man. Don't forget to like, hype. Don't forget to subscribe after subscribe. Make sure you ring it up after you ring it up. Make sure you hit all so you don't miss none of these bangles. You smell me? Hey, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in on my vlogging channel. Down in the corner, link in the description down below, man. Me and my lady, we be doing like food reviews. Tonight is Friday. Happy Friday. So we gonna prepare some ribeye steaks and things of that nature. So y'all tap in over there. You feel me? And y'all know it's a mob life or no life. It's a mob well no way. Now we coming. OTM, gonna get it out that mud every single day. Go by done. I love y'all, but God love you more than me. So tap in with the biggest, man. Get you a personal relationship with God for sure. Yo, we gonna catch y'all on that flip though. Let's get it. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers. I just bust another jewel. Got a player around the corner. Hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer. Got a quarter pound on me. Hey. The trap.